What really happened to Chinese actress Lusi, also known as Rosie Zhao, is more heartbreaking than anyone expected. Fans were first alarmed when she was spotted in a wheelchair, but what came after shocked an entire nation. From emotional trauma to physical collapse, this is the truth behind her health crisis and why so many people failed her when she needed them most. Stick with me until the end of this video, because what you're about to hear is more than a celebrity story. It's a story about pressure, silence, survival, and the hidden cost of fame. Lusi was born in 1998 in Chengdu, China, and stepped into the entertainment world in 2017. She quickly gained attention for her roles in hit dramas like Untouchable, Lovers, Oh My Emperor, and I Hear You. In 2019, she starred in Autumn Fairy Tale, a Chinese remake of the popular Korean drama Autumn Tale, and her performance helped her gain international recognition, especially among K-drama fans. Her fame in China soared even more, with leading roles in major series like Love of Thousand Years, The Romance of Tiger and Rose, and The Long Ballad. By 2021, she had become one of the most admired actresses in China, winning several awards, including the Asian Star Award at the 2021 Seoul International Drama Awards. Her success didn't stop there. She continued to shine in big projects such as Who Rules the World, Love Like the Galaxy, and Hidden Love. Alongside acting, she also pursued a music career, releasing singles and singing for original soundtracks. Her most recent work was in Bao, The Story of Pearl Girl, which aired in November 2024. However, in December, during the filming of her upcoming drama Almost Lover, Lusi suddenly paused all activities, citing health issues. Fans were concerned, but no one knew how serious things were until December 27th, when she was seen in public in a wheelchair. The photos went viral across Chinese social media, raising alarms everywhere. At first, her agency offered no explanation, remaining silent. But Lusi's fans started piecing together the timeline. According to fan sites, signs of trouble began around December 14th. Despite being sick, Lusi was still working on set. That afternoon, her health suddenly got worse. She couldn't walk and needed an oxygen tube to breathe. She was taken to the hospital, but was allegedly forced to return to the set soon after just to discuss the script, despite her worsening condition. She was left waiting for hours for a car, even though she was clearly unwell. She kept working for several more days without rest until December 18th, when she collapsed on set and was hospitalized again. By then, she could neither walk nor speak. Rumors spread rapidly. Some said Lusi had fainted due to exhaustion. Others believed she was suffering from depression and aphasia, a condition that affects a person's ability to communicate. Her team eventually released a statement saying she was getting medical treatment and would take a break from work, but confusingly, they still continued to sell tickets for a fan event planned for January 5th, even though Lusi was hospitalized. Then, on December 31st, a shocking revelation changed everything. Lusi's close friend Song Nancy made a post on Weibo, with Lusi's permission, finally revealing the truth. Nancy shared that in April 2019, Lusi stayed at her house in Beijing during a break in her schedule. One night, Nancy came home to find Lusi sitting in the dark, visibly shaken. Lusi explained that one of her managers had dragged her into a bathroom and shouted at her for 2 hours, calling her names, criticizing her weight, and belittling her for not landing a leading role. When Lusi tried to leave, she was reportedly slapped. Several other people were present, but none stepped in to stop the situation. Lusi thought about pressing charges, but dropped the idea out of fear. She had no evidence and was afraid of what it could mean for her career and her family. The next day, her agency dismissed the event, claiming the manager was drunk. Lusi's boss even called her mother, saying Lusi was being disobedient. Though she tried to act like she had moved on, the experience left deep emotional scars. Lusi later said she still had nightmares about that night. She kept working, kept smiling, and kept her struggles to herself. Even her closest friends had no idea how much she was going through. On January 3rd, Lusi decided to speak out herself. In a long, emotional social media post, she confirmed everything her friend had said and shared even more about her hidden struggles. Lusi revealed that she had been dealing with depression since 2019. But whenever she tried to talk about it, people told her she was being overly sensitive or dramatic. So she ignored her mental health for years. By 2021, things became more severe. She began to feel like insects were crawling on her skin, experienced sudden needle-like pain, and suffered from strange allergies. She took medication, but nothing helped. Eventually, she started therapy in 2023, but her health still kept declining. She developed pneumonia, broke out in rashes, had night sweats, and even experienced temporary hearing loss due to neurological issues. On top of that, she was grieving the loss of close relatives and dealing with news of others being seriously ill. It was too much for one person to carry, but Lusi kept pushing forward. She also revealed that her pain went back to childhood. She shared that she was insulted and bullied as a kid, often being called useless and even physically harmed at school. Over time, she taught herself to stay quiet and deal with everything on her own. When the 2019 incident happened with her manager, she blamed herself again, thinking it was her fault for failing the audition. After she gained fame, she finally found the courage to leave the company that had mistreated her. But they didn't let her go easily. They demanded a huge fee to terminate her contract. When she asked to leave, her boss responded by crying and threatening self-harm. Then came more damage. False rumors were spread about Lusi within the entertainment industry, and people began confronting her about them. Each message, each rumor, added to her pain. Lusi said she never shared any of this earlier because she was scared people would think she was just trying to get attention. But now, she wanted to help others by telling the truth. That depression is real, and it must be treated. In another post, she revealed that she had been diagnosed with dissociative disorder and anxiety. Her weight had dropped to a dangerously low 36.7 kilos. With her parents' help, she slowly gained weight again, reaching 41 kilos. She assured fans she was starting to eat and walk on her own again, and that recovery was happening, slowly but surely. After her statement, her former boss publicly denied the allegations, claiming they had a good relationship with her. The manager accused in the 2019 incident also denied everything. But fans weren't convinced. Many criticized Lusi's current agency, saying they ignored her health and only responded when the viral photo in the wheelchair forced them to act. People believed that without that photo, the truth may never have come out. However, Lusi wasn't alone. Fellow actors and people in the industry came forward to show support. They sent messages of strength and love, hoping to encourage her and help her through recovery. Zhao Lusi's story is not just about a celebrity's health crisis. It's about the hidden struggles behind the spotlight. It's about how someone can be suffering deeply, yet still smile for the camera, perform perfectly, and never ask for help. Lusi's bravery in telling her story is a reminder that mental health matters, that no one should have to suffer in silence, and that behind the fame, there can be a real person fighting a very real battle. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and never underestimate the power of speaking up.